What's going on, guys? It's Seth Ward here, and today I'm back with yet another college football prediction video, and this is a double upload video between the Tennessee Volunteers versus the NC State Wolfpack. As you guys know, I just talked about the Michigan Wolverines versus the Texas Longhorns. That's going to be an interesting game as well. So we also have another interesting game between, like I just said, the Volunteers versus the Wolfpack, one in the ACC, the other in the SEC. Though this game, this is a slideshow type of video, so this game will be played at Bank of America Stadium, so it's going to be a neutral site game, which I personally don't like neutral site games. It kind of ruins the atmosphere, ruins just because it's like at a different venue. It's kind of stupid, though it's at the Carolina Panther Stadium, so I guess that's kind of cool. So they will be playing at the Bank of America Stadium of this upcoming Saturday, so there you have it for the location. So yeah, that's where they're gonna be playing at. All right, so the last meeting was August 31st of 2012. Tennessee won by 35 points to 21 points. So I think it was maybe a close game, and then Tennessee kind of pulled away. I can't remember if this was a bowl game or like the first meeting of the year, but Tennessee pretty much handed them a 2-touchdown loss to NC State, so they won against NC State. And NC State is usually pretty good as well every year, especially for their standards as well. Okay, so week one of the previous game, which was Thursday for NC State and yesterday for Tennessee. Tennessee pretty much dominated the whole game against Chattanooga, 69-3. So they pretty much had no chance against the Volunteers. Though I was a little shocked against NC State when they played versus Western Carolina at NC State. Like at one point, Western Carolina was up 21-17. I think in the third quarter, it was kind of crazy. But then, of course, NC State pulled away and won 38-21. So not too bad of an outing, but still started out really, really slow and just it looked weird. It was weird, but they won, and a win's a win no matter what. All right, so the matchup predictor on ESPN has Tennessee by a whopping 80.1% to NC State's 19.9%. And of course, game odds on the ESPN bet list, we got Tennessee by minus 4.5, NC State by 4.5 plus as the underdog. And of course, Tennessee is the favorite to win this game. So there you have it for that. Okay, so the top three players of the week, I'll do it on offense, and of course on defense as well. We got Nico Imalama. If I pronounced that last name wrong, I am sorry. He went for 22 completions to 28 attempts, 314 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. Really, really good. We got running back Dylan Sampson, also had a really good game. 12 carries to 124 rushing yards, averaged about 10.3 yards per carry, and 3 touchdowns as well. Wide receiver Dante Thornton Jr. had a great game, also with 3 receptions, 105 receiving yards, averaged about 35.0 average per catch. Crazy. They probably just threw like deep routes. He just caught him and destroyed Chattanooga's defense. Had 2 touchdowns as well. All right, so top 3 players of the week on offense for NC State. We got quarterback Grayson McCall, who's a transfer from Coastal Carolina. He's a really solid quarterback, though they kind of start out slow. On Thursday, 26 completions to 40 attempts, 318 passing yards, pretty good. 3 touchdowns and 1 interception, so not too bad as a stat line. We got Jordan Waters, who's a Duke transfer for this year. He had 20 carries, 123 rushing yards, and 6.2 yards average per rush per carry, 2 touchdowns. He had a solid game. And, of course, this dude, wide receiver Kevin Concepcion, this dude is going to be a beast. Like, he's very quick. He's very versatile. I think he's going to be like a top 20, top 30 draft pick in years to come. He's a solid receiver and one of the best in the ACC, in my opinion. He had 9 receptions, 121 receiving yards, 13.4 yards average, and 3 touchdowns. All right, so top 3 players of the week on defense. We got defensive back Will Brooks with 5 total tackles and 4 solo. We got linebacker Jeremiah Tallender with 4 total tackles and 4 solo. We got linebacker Jalen Smith, 4 total tackles and 1 solo. We got Joshua Joseph, had a recorded recovery, a fumble, and there's one of your turnover stat lines as well. All right, so top 3 players of the week for defense for NC State. We got defensive back Aiden White with 7 total tackles, 6 solo, 1 pass deflection. Then we have safety DK Kupman with 7 total tackles and 5 solo. Then we have linebacker Jalen Parker with 7 total tackles and 2 solo. And also DK Kupman had a recovered fumble as well. All right, so this is where you see the team stats. I may need to put down like the just the full team stats like this. Show them the team stats with the graphic, and also show them with the receiving and rushing type of thing as well. I may need to update that as well. So Tennessee only allowed 227 total yards, forced 1 turnover, and had less possession, though they went up 69-0. So it wasn't even a chance for Chattanooga. For NC State allowed 361 yards on offense. Not great if you want to play against Tennessee, though they did have 521 total offensive yards, which is really, really good. And, of course, they had more possession, 35-30, compared to 24-30 against Western Carolina, though it was an FCS team. But it's week 1, so you'll have some miscues, in my opinion. All right, so the final prediction. I know a lot of NC State fans will probably think this will be biased because I am a UNC fan, but from my perspective on how NC State played against Western Carolina, if they start out slow, that's not going to be good. If they struggle against Western Carolina and they'll play against Tennessee, which is not a bad team, I think that Tennessee will win by -13. I know it's a crazy prediction, but that's just how I see it. I think Tennessee's going to be up by 7. They'll score again and maybe have a field goal as well. So that is my prediction, is Tennessee by -13. Not too crazy, but I think Tennessee is an overall better team than NC State. I could be totally wrong. NC State could beat Tennessee. This is a game that NC State needs to win because I think that NC State is a good football team, but they can't overcome the hurdles like Clemson or Florida State type of games. But this is a game that Dave Doeren needs to prove that NC State is a college football playoff worthy team because they definitely need this win. So yeah. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going with Tennessee right here. It's not too crazy, but -13 points, in my opinion. I think Tennessee is the overall better team, but NC State needs to win this game. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think about this game. Comment down below. Thanks for watching. Also, comment down below if I missed anything. And I always need some construction criticism as well. All right, guys. Steph here. Y'all have a great rest of the day. Peace out.